Welcome. Today, this is Politics 101, and it is unbiased analysis of the current political environment, and it gives you an insight of what political fortunes or misfortunes are likely to happen to personalities that are presently controlling the political environment in this country. My name is Victor Okeyo, popularly known as Jaringa. Now, the political situation in the country today is all at the behest of one William Ruto. William Ruto is the deputy president of this country, Kenya, and all eyes, all favors, and in fact, we can say the gods are all for him today. If elections were held today, William Ruto would become president, not because he's the best leader, but because of the following reasons. One, he has created an impression of someone who is competing against himself, and that therefore makes him intimidate his would-be competitors. Two, William Ruto is presumably the only person who has declared interest in running for the top office in 2022 and has shown indication, or rather interest, or rather is making an effort signaling that he is committed to that interest. However, it suffices to say that the political environment is going to change a lot more times before we get to 2022. It is no doubt that a lot of activities, politics is like when you're driving all the way to a destination that is 500 miles away, you're bound to face the highs and the lows, the valleys, the mountains, the hills, the shrubs. That is bound to happen before we get to 2022. So what will make William Ruto or any other candidate to succeed in 2022 will be dependent on how responsive they are to those changes, to those political dynamics. For instance, we have prospects of a referendum, something that William Ruto has shown, has outrightly come out to oppose. Why does he oppose it? Because with the referendum, realignments will come to be. With the referendum, political dynamics will change. With the referendum, a lot of other things that may directly or indirectly affect his candidature will be there. That therefore makes him want to maintain the status quo. As things are today, it is for him. It is for him. Lastly, as a matter of fact, this country is at crossroads. It is at crossroads because they have limited choices. All the choices available to them is in William Ruto. That may be difficult to understand, but let me say it this way again. William Ruto has created an environment whereby he's held communities, political leaders, cartels, who is who in this country, hostage. They have no choice. If it is cartel, they are doing business with him. If it is, political leaders, they are made to look for favors from him. If it is communities, he's made them appear like they owe him. So Kenyans are at a very difficult situation. But I can tell you for a fact that Kenyans are one rebellious community. They can choose to rebel against you. So even as this happens, one William Ruto must strive to ensure that communities embrace him, love him, and are willing to work with him. The inroads he is making in various sections of this country, for example, the coast, are good, and they are politically instigated. They are good. But as I have said before, it is too early. We are yet to cross a river. We are yet to take a hill. We are yet to get to another valley. And by the time we are getting to 2022, whoever will have, shown the ability to respond to those dynamics will carry the day. Thank you. This is Politics 101. Thank you.